Hello, how's it going? Hey, man. How you doing? The sounds of grass and water. Hell yeah. Chilling. Very nice. Did you do any more runs after your PB? Yeah, that's always the way. No, it's a good run though, man. I just started work for the day. Um, when you sort of got to the end of Island One, so I was watching like as much as I could while I was working. It was a good run. There's no, I didn't see any deaths in there. No errors, like no really bad time losses or anything. I think you lost like 10 seconds or so in one level, but I mean, who cares, right? You were over a minute ahead, so it was really good. Oh, you missed a cycle. Ah, okay. I mean, good thing you, by the sounds of it, good thing you just waited, because it sounds like you could have easily gotten yourself killed and lost a bunch more time. You just kept saving time. Like, I kept coming back to my phone to check. And at one stage you were like 30 ahead, and then you were like 47 ahead. And I was thinking, holy shit, he's on a run here. And then you were a minute and 25 ahead, and I was like, holy shit, it's fucking going down. Must be the new auto splitter. New auto splitter is making a PB. No, the new auto splitter is really good. Like, we were all scamming 4 seconds out of the run before the new auto splitter came into effect. I was so scared, man. Like, I'll be honest. Yeah. We were scamming 4 seconds across an 80% run. I was scared that at least the top 10 was going to be retimed, because I went and retimed my PB myself, and it's not a 39.57 if you count it to the frame. It's actually a 40.01. And I was just like, hell no, dude, fuck that. But it's okay, because I got another 39 with the new load remover, thankfully. So I haven't uploaded that one though, because it is technically faster than the run with the old load remover, but it's still a 39.58, so it's still technically, like, as far as the leaderboard shows, it's a second slower. So I thought I'll keep the run, but I won't submit it. I definitely would have submitted it if they did retime the top 10 though. So and spite somebody. Look, as far as any percent goes, I don't know, but I'll be honest with you. I did it by accident with a time trial. Because I got myself to a point where I had a whole bunch of clips in my hard drive, and I just didn't get on top of them, and it was at a stage where I had like over 100 clips ready to upload, just of random shit. They weren't necessarily records or anything. They were just random clips and like random like different time trials and shit like that. And then Buggle beat the time trial world record in fumbling in the dark, and I was just like, oh shit! I've got a video of that, like, that I'd forgotten all about. It was like almost a tenth of a second fast. Wait, tenth of a second? Yeah, it was a tenth of a second faster than the run he'd just gotten, and I felt so bad, man. I was just like, oh my god, I just genuinely forgot about this clip. So, yeah, I know, and you know, like that'd be fair too, because it's just like, say you worked really hard to get a record, and then somebody just goes, oh yeah, that's right, I have this time, and then just pulls out a time that's like a tenth faster that he's had for like 6 months. And that's why I felt bad. I was like, oh damn, dude, like, I feel like the biggest asshole, but it was an accident. It was an honest mistake, I swear to God. But yeah, anyway, I don't know if anybody's ever done it on purpose though. Not in the Crash community, at least. I'm sure somebody somewhere has done it in a different game. Definitely. The footsteps. Oh, I also did it. It's actually not the only time I've done it too. I did it to clutching and in upstream as well, and it was the same. It was the same scenario. I just forgotten all about the time that I had, and yeah, that one felt really bad because clutching's like my like one of my friends, you know, and I was like, oh man, like, and then yeah, he wasn't. I don't think he was very happy about that for a bit, but it's okay. 5 million. Yeah, I love the history of it as well. I God, who was playing when I started? When I started playing NST, it was like I mean like started speedrunning it. I think it was like 3.5, 4 years ago. And at the time, it was Buggle, Tizen, and Tavern that were dominating time trials. Not any percent. I didn't really like look at any percent until later. But I was just like, oh man, these guys they're so fucking good. And I just started playing, and then yeah, it was like the coolest thing because once I joined the Discord and was around for a little while, and then started getting sort of decent times, um, they started to recognize me a bit, and it was just like the weirdest thing. It's just like these guys are like legends, man. Like I was like such a fanboy. It was funny. It was a good time. A lot's changed since then. Um, the first time I ever saw a Crash NST speedrun was when I found Austin's old any percent world record. It's how you feel when you and clutching stop. Wow, that's I'm flattered. No, it's I like stopping by and watching. I haven't actually been able to catch one of your streams yet until today, but I like stopping by and watching people. Like it doesn't matter what level they're at, whether they're just playing it more for fun and just trying to, gradually beat their personal bests, or if they're trying to play it, at the top level. I like stopping by, saying hello and seeing how it's going. And yeah, today was a great day to stop by your stream. I really enjoyed that. It was a good run. You should be proud of that. You want to, you need to hit a 4720. Is it like you want a 4720 in particular, or just 4020, 4020, 4020, 4720 or better? I mean, because you could get a 46, like really. Whoops, something tapped me out. What the hell was that? Oh no! I'm telling you right now, that guy is not grinding for 43. That guy's not grinding for 43. The amount of times, like, no offense to him, because if he really wanted to, he's good enough to come back and get a really, really good time. But he's just too busy. Like, he's just got so many other commitments. Which is like totally fair enough. But yeah. But that would be funny though. Get the 47-20 or better and then make him come back. Force him to come back. It's like I've been trying to get Clutching to come back to any percent, but I mean, I understand why he doesn't want to, because it's just total and complete AIDS at the top level now. With all of the bullshit you have to hit. So I understand why he doesn't want to play it. But still, I'm still working on him. I'll get him. Top 10 for NMG, yeah, totally, man. That'd be like super respectable. Rank 16. I actually haven't filtered out the NMG runs in the board recently and like looked at the top 10. I don't even know what you would need to get in the top 10 right now. But you're well on the way. I mean, there's so much. You have so much potential. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. 46-27. Yeah, right. Yeah, 46 is a good time. Okay. Yeah, nice. All right. Yeah, you could get there. You could get there. And I know that there's plenty of us that would be happy to help out with anything. Like new cycles or just general tips and things to help cut down the times in each level. I mean, you could save a good at least 20 seconds in the rope levels, just because I know you you hesitate to jump on the ropes and line yourself up properly, which is perfectly fine. It's not like you're running against like a super optimal, run just yet, so you can afford to do that. But even if you got good at just being able to jump on the ropes and not have to stop and just walk continuously, even that would save you a lot of time. Just like little things like that. Have to be careful saying that because Clutching might, essay. Nah, he's very knowledgeable. He's got a lot of good advice. He's helped me a lot. He's helped me a lot over the time that I've played any percent. He was the one who first started teaching me glitches, and then from there it was all over. I just wanted to know like all of them. It was like an addiction. All the time pinstripe because I don't follow the easy strat. Oh, so I didn't actually get to watch your pinstripe. So how do you play it? Do you let him? Because you know how he starts shooting on the left side. When he starts to transition from the left to the right the first time, do you spin him or do you let him go across for one cycle, then spin him when he's on the way back to the left? I hope that made sense. That sounded like a jumble of shit. Oh, yeah, okay, yep. You spin him? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, you can easily save some time just by not... By letting him go across one time. I don't know how much time it saves, but it's definitely faster to skip a cycle then spin him on the second cycle when he's transitioning back to the left. Yeah. No, definitely. So, next time I can find out exactly what the time save is. I don't think it's anything more... At very most, it's nothing more than a second and a half, but it's still time save. Um, but yeah, it's definitely faster to let him go for one cycle than wait till he comes back on the second cycle to spin him the first time. Definitely. Rue sucks. Yeah, you can save time in Rue by damage abusing. But I would imagine you prefer to keep the mask, which is fair enough. And Koala, yeah, Koala's just a dog. Rare semi-fight. Yep, yep. I saw you do Brio, so yeah, it is hard. It's something that it took me personally a while to get more comfortable with that strat. Um, but once you spend some time with it, it just comes in how much time you're willing to spend like learning or getting used to it. Um, but it's the sort of thing. Once you spend some time with it, it becomes a lot less nerve wracking. It's the sort of thing with practice. It's not too bad, but it is very very easy to mess up and die. So yeah. But the way you do it, like the sort of like the backup, the semi-fast strat, if you will, is perfectly fine. I don't think you need to change that. Do you slippery cycles destroy me? Oh yeah, you know how to catch them now. That's good. Yeah, definitely keep working on that. Um, what was I saying? Brio. Brio. That's right. Do you do the animation skips in Brio? I don't think I watched that section of Brio today. Never figured them out. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Then they're not as tricky as trying to time jumping on his head. The animation skips. But again, they're just another thing that just requires a little bit of time just to get a better idea of an understanding of how it works. But in saying that, it's relatively easy. I'm sure there could even be a tutorial for fast Brio strats on speedrun.com. In the resources tab. I'm sure I've seen one in there before. Oh, oh, did he? That's awesome. Yeah, Silver's a good guy. And yeah, the community's just really good in general. Yeah, it's always it's a really good place for new players as well. Like you said, I remember everybody was super friendly to me when I started. It was yeah, it was nice because I didn't really know. I was was kind of, I don't like just going into a new Discord and just like introducing myself because, well, people. But everybody in the NST Discord has always been really nice. So because I know you've been around for a little while now, but I don't exactly know how long. How long have you been around? When did you start running against a timer and all that? Two years ago. Yeah, I thought it might be something like that. Because I know I've seen you around for quite a while now. It took massive break. Yeah, fair enough. God damn. Do you remember what your first time was? Oh shit. Had to go back in time on the Discord. 1 hour 19. Yeah, okay. Similar to TP. I think his was an hour 20. I hate the cheat codes. Yeah, yeah. I remember the cheat codes. Alright, I used to use the cheat codes as a kid as well. It wasn't until I was maybe, I don't know, 10, 11, or maybe even a little older when I decided, okay, I need to beat this game for real. And it took me ages. It is a pretty hard game, the original. Oh yeah, you got still got that run. That's cool. Yeah. Ah, it's good. It's good to have like a. Well, I mean, for speedrunners, obviously YouTube's good for that because you basically have a portfolio of your progress, which is nice. Um, no, I don't. You know what? I don't think that's weird at all. I think that's really good because um, I can only speak from my own experience. But the way it was for me, I didn't feel like a speedrunner either for a long time. It wasn't until I realized I was getting fairly good that I started to push things more, and it became less fun at times. Um, and yeah, it was just things just became a huge grind, and then I felt like a speedrunner because it didn't feel as fun. Uh, it it's still, when I say it didn't like feel as fun, like I still like enjoyed it, but everything just got very hard. So yeah, I think not feeling like a speedrunner is a good thing. Um, because at least for me, if I didn't feel like a speedrunner playing a certain game, it'd mean I was still having a lot of fun with it, which is important. Like, um, like even now, while I'm grinding for any percent world record. Like the part about that appeals to me the most now is the idea of getting a run eventually that hits everything. Like that's exciting to me. The the process of it though, and having to endure the bullshit is not exciting. If anything, it's stressful and it makes me anxious, which is why I sort of stream for a few days in a row, then have a break on it because I need to just rest from it. I try to tell my friends that if you're interested, just pick a game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a great way to start. If you're interested in a particular game and you want to try and beat it as fast as you can, just throw a timer up and see what happens. That's how that's how I started. I this was even still years before I started actually speedrunning, before I actually found the community. Um, I literally set the timer up on my phone and I just said I'm just going to play through Crash 1 as fast as I can because it was my favorite game. And and yeah, my times were shit, but I thought I was really good back then, But yeah, no, it's good times. The God Run, yeah, if only. It's if it's not gonna, I could tell you this much. If I am as lucky as to get a run that hits all my strats that I'm going for, it's certainly not going to be the God Run, but it's going to be pretty close because what I'm asking myself to do at this point is it's quite a lot. It's quite a lot, and it's the sort of thing like I I have nightmares about lab. Like I honestly do because I want the record so bad. I just know when the run happens, it'll be when I least expect it, and I need to be ready, and I need to be fully locked in when I enter the lab, because that level, that level, when you've practiced it as much as runners like myself have practiced it, it's okay, but it still has funny ways of finding like it just has its ways of finding just catching you off guard in a run. It's scary. Lab is scary. So yeah, I literally like I my heart starts racing when I think about the run. It's just like, what happens when I get the run, and I'm in the lab. Like I know that I'm gonna be locked in as fuck, but like I think about it because I know if I persist and persist, one day I'll get the run and I will be in that position in the lab. And that shit makes my heart race. Like that's part of what keeps me speedrunning. Like the adrenaline rush is nuts when you get like a really good fucking run. It's exciting, but it's also scary, like really scary. It reminds me actually my first ever 42 pace that I carried to the lab. I was feeling really good. I was like almost at the end of the lab, and I just had to wait on one more cycle, which I did, and then I missed the last jump and died. And I ended with a 43 flat, and I was devastated. I wasn't devastated on the stream, but after I ended the stream, I was fucking devastated, man. I was just like, I'm never gonna get a 42 pace again. Like, it's never gonna happen. Of course it did, and it was all good. But at the time, it was the end of the fucking world, man. Like, and that it happens. It happens. It happens sometimes. And it haunted me for a bit there because it wasn't too much longer after that, if I remember correctly, that I had my first 41 pace. Um, that got to the lab, and yeah, I couldn't stop thinking about what I'd done in that previous run in the lab, and it was really a battle. It's just like you just need to get over it and just get through the lab. Just don't think about it, man. Just get through the lab. And it's tough. It's speed running, like it's so heavily um like it's such a mental thing. Like you sort of sometimes, and it depends on the day. For me at least, it depends on the day, but some days the difficulty is not in the run, but it's in your mind. So yeah, it can be difficult. Slippery had me with a big mental gap. Yeah, yeah. Slippery's had all of us that way at times. It's okay, and it's just a phase. Like you get it back. I remember my big mental um just mind blank with Slippery was when I was grinding for my first 40-minute run. And yeah, I failed so many runs in Slippery. It's just like it just happens, you know. 7 days in a row, that's pretty impressive. But I don't know. Everybody's different, but you know, take a break. You've earned it now. Like you got a real fat PB today. Like you've earned a break if you want it. Holy shit, I've walked 11,000 blocks. God, that went quick. Oh, okay, you're trying for affiliate. Yeah, cool. I mean, like, you can still take a couple days off and it's not going to affect that. Oh, yeah, you want to do some C3? I've actually been thinking about doing some C3 as well. Like, no oob. I don't want to learn those gate clip fucking bullshit tricks. I'm not interested. But yeah, C3. C3, yeah, that'd be cool, man. Yeah. If I could, have you practiced any hob slides at all? Have you tried, like, have you started learning in any capacity yet? Yeah. Yep. It's, let me tell you, man, it's the same for everybody. Everybody who's learned how to do that shit is it's experienced the same. Um, for the most part. Yeah, I could totally relate. It took me a long time as well. Um, like literally the best advice I can give you is really it's something that's not even going to fucking help you right now because you know there's something you're not getting and you can't quite figure it out yet. But seriously, the best advice I can give you is just keep trying because it clicks. Eventually, it clicks. Because I remember saying similar things to clutching when I was learning how to hob slide, and he said to me, "Just keep doing it, man. Just keep doing it because it's gonna click." And I'm telling you, he was right. One day it just clicked. So whenever you can, um, just keep trying for as long as you can, because it will happen. Yeah, you're definitely not alone with that. It's just it's I for myself personally, I attributed it a lot. Attributed, goddamn, English is hard. I attributed it a lot to driving a car, driving a manual car specifically. Like I had a lot of trouble learning how to drive a manual car, but then once I picked it up, it was like second nature, and I've never forgotten it. Now I just do it automatically without thinking. It's literally feels the same. Hob slides feel the same as that for me. You want to learn Borderlands? Nice. Hell yeah, man. That sounds like that could be fun. Bing bing. Preferably 2P runs. Yeah, that's fair. It would be it would be tough trying to find a play partner. So it sounds like you'll probably start off just doing solo stuff, but keep trying to do two-player stuff as well. Hopefully find somebody who's as interested in it as you are. 42, Most friends have zero interest in in playing the same game over. Yeah. Yeah, if it's not for you, it's not for you. I can totally relate. None of my other friends have anything to do with speedrunning. A lot of, and most of them are gamers, and they've watched speedruns and they know about speedruns, but they're just totally not interested because, and they've said it to me before, they're like, man, how the fuck do you just sit there and reset and play the same fucking game over and over and over and over again? And honestly, I don't know. You either like it or you don't. Bro, I was watching this video this afternoon. There's this guy, he opened a new world in sort of, I think it was Minecraft 1.12, and then teleported out to where the Farlands coordinates would be. And then before the chunks could load, exited out and then converted the world to beta 1.7. And I was like, man, that's so tedious to do it, so I could just like go and have a look at them, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna wait. I wanna wait until I actually get there, like for real. Yeah, it'll definitely be worth it. I think I wouldn't want like say I did do what this guy did in the video and just to go and have a look at them. I wouldn't want that to have an effect on my motivation in any way. Like because I think it might. I think it would actually. I could be wrong, but I want to play it safe, and obviously it'd be way better just to wait. I've come 5 million blocks. I'm not about to kill my motivation now. There's another person who's going to start walking to the Farlands as well. One of my in real life friends. He's got a friend who wants to start doing it. He wants to find a charity and raise money doing it, which is a really cool idea. But if I was honest, the only thing I was thinking of was I can't let this guy beat me there. I have to make it there first. So he hasn't started yet, and I don't know. I don't know if it's official, if he's gonna actually do it or not. But yeah, it's pretty cool. been a few newcomers recently in the last couple months. Couple of people who have only walked a couple of 100,000 blocks. Um, and part of me feels bad for them because like, I've walked 5 million, and I remember what it was like only walking sort of 200, 300k, and you feel like you've gone so far and you got such a long way to go. And yeah, but I get that. Like I was saying, you instantly watch the movie. Yeah. There was there's a guy, his YouTube channel is called Celestial Gaze, and he just recently like literally I think it was like within the last 2 weeks. It wasn't very long ago at all. He reached the Farlands, and he was putting in, it was crazy, man. He was putting in like 9 to 12 hour days, and like I that's like I a lot of respect for that because there's no way I could do that. I've put in long days on this in the beginning, trying to boost myself forward a bit and save a couple of days. But yeah, reaching the Farlands after 7 years. Yep, that's him. He started when he was when he was a teenager, and a young teenager, if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, in the last few years has picked it back up seriously again and really pushed it, and finally got there. So that was cool. Got a ton of views too, which is weird because the last person I saw make it to the Farlands before Celestial Gaze didn't get many views. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do the day that I'm expected to arrive there. I don't know if I'm gonna bring the render distance right down so that I like don't physically see them until I'm like nose to nose with them, or if I'm just gonna leave it like this. I don't know. I got a long time to think about that, but I know part of me likes the idea of seeing them load in the distance, but also part of me likes the idea of not being able to see them until I'm right next to them. It's like, because that's pretty, like, that is fuck all. I need some sheep. Lost City bonus. Yeah, yeah, it's another thing that takes a while to get used to. There is I can share with you the way that I used to do it, which it's not as fast, but it's still fairly speedy. Um I could get a clip of it and send it to you. In fact, it might actually be on my Twitch channel in my videos. It should be some old any percent PBs, like I think maybe even my 4153 and 4123. I think they use the old method that I used to go for. If you feel free to go have a look. Of course, if you can't find it, like I said, I'll get a clip for you and I'll send it to you on Discord. And see what you think. God, the last 20k blocks has flown by. I know what you mean. Oh god. Yeet. Oh yep. I hope it wasn't the most optimal version. If I remember correctly, I did use a slower version of that bonus in that run. Okay. Yeah, for sure, man. Well, from what I noticed when I saw you do that bonus, you do the right thing by spinning the crates above to get rid of those, and you don't waste time jumping between the bottom and top crates. So you spin to get rid of those, and then you spin most of the first layer of the bottom two rows. Um, and what you can do, because I noticed on the very bottom row, you bounce on all of them. But what you can do, you can line yourself up with the top row of the bottom two rows, and spin them all so that you land on the very bottom row, and then you can spin the first three of those bouncy crates at the bottom. I hope that made sense. I'm not that great at explaining shit. I have a lot of trouble explaining things, even though I know exactly what I'm trying to say. It's really, really frustrating. You get it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, 500 more blocks, then I'm gonna make a hot drink, I think. I'm so motivated after yesterday. Like, I pushed on an extra 20,000 blocks than I normally would yesterday. And after doing that, it's just making me want to push on a little more, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'll do the right thing and just do 35,000 and call it a day, and as not to burn myself out. The kettle soon. Hell yeah. I'm so excited now, man. Like a million more, and I'm almost halfway. Like I just really want to push it to 6 mil. I'm gonna try my best not to because I don't want to burn out. But on weekends, man, God, on weekends, God damn, I could pump some freaking hours into this. I'm torn because I also want to pump hours into any percent attempts. You know, I don't want to. I want to have a nice balance of the two, but I also want to have a nice balance of just normal life as well. I don't want to. Yeah, it's hard because yeah, there's so much I want to do right now. $20K. All right. It is hot drink time. So I shall reset the game. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's do this. Oh, that's cool. I try to take screenshots. God damn, you know, I just give up talking. I really do some days. I try to take screenshots of all the cool shit I see around. I don't know if I've talked about this before. I can't remember. But I had all like a folder with all my screenshots for like the first 120 days or so, and I accidentally deleted it because so I lost all of those screenshots. It was so dumb, but at the same time, I think I did talk about it. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, I had 100+ days worth of screenshots. And I deleted it. The important thing is that I didn't delete the world. That's the important part. The screenshots, they don't matter as much. Technically, the proof of the screenshots is in all the VODs anyway. Because it shows me in the VOD stopping and taking the screenshot, so... whatever. Proof inside the proof inside of proof. Exactly right. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm cementing my... What would you call it? Validity? I don't know. But they won't have anything. They won't have any doubts on me by the time I'm done. They'll have no choice but to verify that I indeed, and in fact, did this legit. I mean, I have an alibi. You've stopped by for a lot of streams and you've seen me do this, so you know. Which by the way, I really appreciate. It's cool when you come and hang out, and I know for a long time I haven't been chatting, but I kind of decided I'm gonna have my mic on now. I'll be a witness in court, easy. In court. Yeah. Hell yeah. Try to catch these before bed. Yeah, time zones are rough, man. Yeah. Nah, I totally understand. What time is it there, where you are right now? 3 a.m. God damn. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. It's literally just gone 5 p.m. where I am. It's just a regular afternoon. So yeah, time zones, man. Oh, it's gone dark. Time to build some more boats. I hate having to fucking do this all the time. It's so tedious. Can go there. Start a run, fly backwards through time zones, infinite time save. Hell yeah. Just robbing people of world records for days. 43. 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 54, 6, 8, 60. Which way am I going? Which way am I going? This way. 64. Just need some wool. Please walk. Thank you. God, there's a lot of sheep. I had a rather unfortunate incident with some sheep one time when Caden was watching. Caden. You probably know him as Caden as well, but clutching, I mean. I'm so used to calling him Caden now because we're pretty close. But yeah, clutching was watching me. And I was on full autopilot mode. I was just doing my thing. I needed some wool. I found some sheep. Alright. Now I only carry white wool. I only carry white wool for the sake of just having one color, different type of wool in my inventory. I don't want to, block any other slots that I could use for boats. So I just carry white wool. So I only seek out the white sheep. Okay, now this next bit's going to sound really bad. And I can't believe, well actually I can believe, who am I kidding? I can't believe he clipped this. I was clipping the wool from the sheep. And I was just about to move off because I collected all the white wool. Then a sheep came out that had black wool from behind a tree and got in my way. And he just kept walking into me. So I hit the black sheep and kept walking. And it looked terrible. I didn't even realize because, like I said, I was on mad autopilot. And Clutching clipped it. And he posted it to his Discord. And I was like, what's all this? And then I watched it and I was like, oh no. That is so... It looks so bad. But it wasn't. Like, it was just out of context. And it looked... Yeah, it was... Oh, it was dreadful. I mean, dreadful in a funny way. Like... Yeah, but yeah, he got me good. He got me good. Now everybody thinks I'm a racist. When I'm not. It's a slightly controversial topic to bring up, but I mean, that's just how it happened. And I just, yeah, chose to see the funny side of it. Oh, I also think that clip I just mentioned is my most viewed clip on my Twitch channel now. So yeah, thanks Clutching. Thank you. Go for it. You'll see exactly what I mean. It'll all make perfect sense if you watched it. It is in there. I didn't delete it because I mean, I just thought whatever. But well, yeah, I mean, right? Like, I suppose because it was a clip of me playing, and then he brought it up saying, "Bro, what are you doing?" Like, I kind of was like, "Oh," and then and then it just I felt like it looked worse than it really was, but it was funny at the time, but. Bing bing. Uh-oh. Oh, I wasn't watching. Imagine that. It would be funny if that was him. Unfortunately, it's not. It was just my cell phone provider telling me that they took the money out of my bank account for this month. Thank you. Thank you, Telstra. Thank you for making me $75 poorer. Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that, man. Um, I mean, obviously, I don't know what went on, but I hope it worked out for you in the end, or will work out in the end. This chicken, man, I swear, this chicken just purposefully got in my way. Fuck you, chicken. Can I sleep yet? Oh, fuck. I think I actually, now that I think about it, I think I remember vaguely you mentioned something happened yesterday, or when you're on stream. But I didn't want to ask because I didn't want to pry. Probably won't, unfortunately. Oh, really? Oh, ouch, dude. Yeah, that's rough. I mean, it doesn't make it any better, but at least I guess it's at the very least it was out of your control. I get. No, that doesn't make it any better. Yeah, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. But I mean, like you said in your stream earlier, you know, Crash PBs, they make everything better. That's the cost of a PB. Yeah. Yeah, no, of course. Yeah. No, I definitely understand. Especially that amount of money. It's hard parting with that amount of money. Especially when it's, well, I guess especially if it's out of your control. It's just, because it's just like, why? Why does this have to happen? But I can kind of relate in a slightly different way, but I can kind of relate to perhaps somewhat to the level of how you feel, because I'll be honest, I don't talk about this very much because it's not something I'm proud of. But I used to have, running NST, I used to have extremely bad anger problems. I am a lot better than I used to be. But during that time when I struggled with said anger problems, I reckon I would have spent over $2,000 just on controllers. So like I know that's completely different. Like that, you know, that was my choice. You know, you lost money, you know, for something out of your control. But yeah, because I often think back now and, you know, I don't regret my actions. Obviously, the actions were regrettable, but I choose not to regret it because I learned from it and I missed that jump. Awesome. And I'm much better off now, having learned how to control myself. But I do some days think, man, that I could have, you know, done with being able to save that extra $2,000, you know. But it's just, it's not going to happen because I wasted it. So yeah, in that respect, I can kind of relate. Any loss of large sums of money sucks. Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's just, it's hard to swallow. It really is. Yeah, wow. Over 8 years, that's not as bad. I mean, the total figure seems like a lot, but I know what you mean though, because it's kind of alarming that they tell you how much you spent and you go holy shit, and then you sort of vow not to spend another cent on it because it is a lot of money, even if it is over an extended period of time. So it's good that you were able to just go, yep, okay, that's it, and not spend any more. Because some people find it, some people find that really difficult, especially if it's a game you know, they love. I have a few friends that have spent quite a lot of money on particular games. I can't say. I think literally, I have to be careful with things like digital. Like, yeah, I've got one of my really close friends. Was into that for a long time, and yeah, it's a bit of it's a deep rabbit hole. You get sucked into it. I can just, yeah, exactly, yeah. When it's not always that simple. Yeah, people can get sucked into that stuff real easy because they hear all the success stories, people who make thousands. Um, what they don't know is that those success stories, it's just the surface. It's just scraping the surface of um, what most people, will never experience. Self control's gotten better, but self awareness has. Oh, it hasn't gotten better, but your self awareness has. Like, yeah, well, that's good. I mean, that's all you can ask for, really. As long as it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you're able to, have some self control. Whatever works. I got a reset. And live speed is free, easy. You damn right. I used to like I struggled with like my. You see, the thing is, the weird thing. I'm a pretty relaxed person, but for the longest time, when it came to Crash, there's something about it, man. It just ticked me off, and that's yeah. It just made me so mad, and I think it was because I was so relaxed in like every other aspect of my life for the most part. I didn't really know how to deal with. Well, I didn't really know what to do when it came to Crash because I didn't understand why it made me so mad. It was the one thing that pissed me off the most, even though I love playing it. Um, but I guess I just got to a point where I was just like, this is stupid. Like, I've spent so much money replacing controllers at this point. It's what the fuck am I doing? And I think that was where it kind of turned around. I just sort of realized that I was just being an idiot, complete idiot. I still get mad at it. I still get mad at it. I just don't react as badly anymore. Unbridled rage for teammates unhealthy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and that's fair. The only other game I could say I experienced anything close to that with was PUBG. I played a lot of PUBG, and that game, yeah, I'd get a bit like that in that game. Rocket League as well, I used to get a bit like that, but not so much anymore. Like, I played Rocket League again recently for the first time in maybe like 6 to 8 months, and I'd completely forgotten how toxic other players are in that game when you just join random lobbies, random matchups for, competitive duos and stuff. Like, it was, I couldn't believe it. Some of the things, because I'm not really that good at Rocket League, but I just give it a go, and I just couldn't. Some of the shit people say to you when you concede a goal, when you just make a simple human error, it's just like, bro, like, really? Still remember Foursome clip from PUBG. The Foursome clip? I'm probably just being real slow, but if not, I can't say I've heard of that. Hold on, when I get to shore, I'm going to click that link. I'm sure I would have seen it. I just can't remember. Okay, let's have a look. It's very loud. That's okay. Holy shit. What the hell, dude? This guy's bagged like 8 kills in like 30 seconds. What the fuck, dude? Obviously being stream sniped, I assume. And then he just bails. Like, see ya. That's awesome. That is awesome. I have not seen that, actually. Action was coming. God damn. Isn't it? Yeah, that's impressive. Really impressive. If it's not world record, it's not time attack. That that's so stupid. That's such a stupid mindset, like a pointless mindset. That's I can't relate to that at all. That's yeah, it would make other people feel bad. What a dumbass. Yeah, it sounds like it. Jeez. Fortunately, in the Crash community, there's been very few of those types of people, which has been nice. I only know of well, one really, but anyway, we won't go into that. But yeah, lots of toxicity. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know this for sure. I don't know, and I don't know how true it is. But I've heard that there's a bit of toxicity in the OG Crash and Spyro community. But honestly, I don't. That's just what I've heard from people. I don't get around in that community at all, really. So I don't know what goes on. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter where you go, right? There's always going to be some level of, and of toxicity, and there's always going to be those groups of people that just be a complete dick for no reason. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh shit, I think I wanted to go left. Can I still go left? I can. Nice. Yeah, yeah, 100%. More efficiency equals more money, and okay, yep. Like, why would you want to drive away new players like that? Not that you know, that was particularly their goal to do that by being toxic, but like, why would that's people like that kill communities eventually. Like, it's sad. Maybe I should have gone right there. Oh fuck it, whatever. Yeah, exactly. And that's all that matters. And that's what playing games is all about. If you obviously when it comes to playing in a more competitive sense, that's what games are all about. Just do your best. Everybody's different. Everybody's got their own level that they are happy with. Some people like to push things further and try and be the best, and other people don't. And like looking back at leaderboards every single time I was part. Nice. So it's taught. Full TA. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Those kinds of games is a whole different world to me I would know nothing about. So it's interesting to know, to hear some insight on it, because otherwise I wouldn't have no idea. Oh, right. Yeah, okay, so it cancels it out. Interesting. Oh, so they fixed it. Yeah, right. But it was after you. Sounds about right. It's like, yeah, cool, man. Fix the game I like playing after I leave. Thank you. I've often thought like this will never happen, and if it does, then well, fuck me, I guess. But um, I've always thought, what would happen if the devs for NST just decided, this game's fucking broken, man, and then they just come back and they just fix everything, and there's no hyper jumps, there's no nothing. It'd be so much better. Tommy's gone. Trying to fix the game. Yeah, sounds like that. Whoa, I'm glad I... Rip. That's hilarious, dude. That's alright, that's fine. Shit happens. Shit happens. That's why we have beds. That's why we have beds. It wasn't really that far away, actually. So we didn't lose much. We lost all our shit, obviously, but we didn't lose much progress. That's okay. I'm happy to chill and just craft some shit again. Might have to go into the mines and get some shit. That's funny. I'm not even upset about that. I've got a friend in real life. Ever since I started this, he said, "Oh, have you died yet? Have you died yet?" And I've just been like, "Nah." And he's just like, "Oh, yeah." He's just like, "Oh, yeah, you'll die soon," and all that. And every time he's asked me, he's just like, "Nope, I haven't died yet, so suck shit." Well, now I can't do that anymore. So, oh boy, that was really weird ground back there. That really deceived me. I won't lie. That caught me off guard. Stone. Oh yeah, cool. Some coal. Imagine if beds didn't work and it just took you back to spawn. I think I'd... Yeah. It's a nice amount of coal. Let's get some more stone. Well, I didn't expect to be doing this. Look at the hitboxes on the blocks now as well. They're pretty well cooked. 18. I'll get 25. Let's get 25. Might try and go back over where I died as well and see if there's anything at all. I doubt that anything at all would have survived that, but I mean, it could help. So what I want to make, I'll make a better pick to start with. That one can fuck off. Scrap that one. Okay. I'll also make... Get that up again. You know what? I might as well use the rest of this pick on stone. Can you fuck off, cow? Thank you. You know, so another Firelander called Sav. At the same time he was walking to the Overworld Firelands, he was also walking to the Nether Firelands. And he was... I'll read this first. His point of view. Oh yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll check it out after the stream for sure. I'll definitely have a look. But yeah, Sav was walking to the Firelands in the Nether as well, and he got to, I think it was over 8 million, and he died. And his last respawn point was all the way back at 5 million. Or something like that. Maybe it was less, I can't remember. So, yeah. There's always... I could have done a lot worse, you know. Yeah, that hurts, right? Poor guy. It was rough. Give me all your coal. Yeah, I just need I really need iron. Just have a quick look here. Nope, nothing. I think... Ah, screw it. I'm not going to worry about it. I think where I died was actually not far from that bed. I think it was like up there somewhere. I could be totally wrong. But maybe it was up here. I don't fucking know. I'm not going to worry about it. I won't try and retrieve any gear. I'll just... Oh, yes. Iron. Cool. I need that. Please give me more iron. No? Okay. Sure. this coal since it's here. Surely there could be something in here, maybe. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I just need a little bit to get me started, to get my tools back, and then I can just start collecting more iron again as I see it along the way. So how many have I got? 8. Okay. So if I can get... If I could get 15? Oh, there's more. It's 9. Oh, fuck this. It's too dark and I can't be bothered making torches. I don't want to waste the sticks in the coal. Oh yeah. That's right, I don't have leaves or shit like that anymore. Don't want those. Actually, this should be enough. Okay. Some more sticks. So get that one. Okay. Shears so I can get some wool. Oh, and it's raining. Awesome. Thanks, game. Yeah. So much nicer in the snow. Hell yeah. Oh, never mind. I should have just kept the crafting table on me for the meantime, since I don't have much wood. Shit. Oh, wool. Hell yeah, brother. I'm gonna stick with the white wool again. So, just make one. God, this sucks. Oh boy. Okay. Take this with me. Oh, it was down in there. That's where it was. That's where I died. Yeah, I remember, because all the terrain got really choppy and... Yeah, anyway. We're not going to fuck with that. I'm just going to stay over here. Get some more wood. Yeah. wool. Awesome. That's good, that's good, that's good. Thankfully, because I'm playing on peaceful, not only does it make it a lot easier to recover, but it's also meant because I'm not using armor, I don't have to, it takes me even less time to recover. So so trippy how everything is moving. Yeah, everything's cooked out here, isn't it? It's so just it's all fucked. Yeah, fuck it, that'll do. I'll tell you what, if I was on a world record pace in the lab and I died, I would not have reacted as well as I did with that just before. Would have been a completely different wing. Yeah, 64. Awesome. That's good, that's good, that's good. So now I can... Oh, what did I do that for? I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Oh yeah. So like, what kind of placement is that on the leaderboard? 20 minute runs just sound pretty quick to me, but I don't know Mario at all. Like in terms of the speed game. That's pretty good. That's sick, man. You never submitted? Why not? You just didn't really care that much for it, or? You didn't record just because you were streaming it in Discord and that was it. You didn't. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Nah, that's fair. 2, 4, 6, 8. But some of the crash got. Oh yeah, nice. That's cool. Hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah, I need to get a buttload of leaves. $40. Yep, that'll do. Okay, we're recovering pretty quick, which is good. Oh, there's a cave here. Need some iron. Give me some iron. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I'm glad I came in here. We got 6. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, more iron. Hey man, give me your wool. Thank. Come back. What do I have? Okay. Alright, 5k to go. Feels weird having just died, actually. Everything's been going so smoothly. Just turn up every day and, go for a walk for a couple of hours. Yeah. Alright. Beds. Alright. Oh, fuck me. One, two, 4 boats. Okay, cool. Okay, I think... Fuck's sake. Literally the closest I've been to death before today was like, I was half a heart because of a drop. I fell and I was half a heart. That's it. Yeah, I'm not going down there. Oh, what about this one? Iron? Oh. Iron, please. Oh, fuck it. Not in this one. Oh, wait. Did I go this way? No. Yeah, no. Too diffy. Oh, there's fucking iron there. Of course there is. No worries, dude. Hell yeah, man. Well, I'll be, if you do stream tomorrow, I'll be, I'll be there. I'll try and log in for a bit and have a watch. But yeah, good night, dude. Take care. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you later.
Ooh.